The idea of targeting financial stable men for marriage can be seen as a perpetuating outdated gender roles and expectations. The cultural attitudes, traditional mindset, the family environment we grew up in can immensely contribute to this outdated mindset of targeting rich, stable financially men for marriage, and in most cases has influenced or affected women negatively and prevented them from pursuing opportunities and economic growth. It is important to build relationships based on mutual respect, shared values, and genuine correction rather than financial status. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Eliza. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Guys, I don't take it for granted and I appreciate you supporting me on this journey. Guys, if you are new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and let me just know what you think of my videos. And if you have any topics that you wish us to discuss on this channel, then get into the comment section, leave a comment, and I will definitely engage with you as we go on with this topic of why women should not target financial stable men for marriage, and instead I'm going to share what exactly we can do to actually challenge this. Well, guys, I will delve deep already into the first one, guys. First of all, let's talk about it. There's this thing of I'm getting married to a rich man. I'm dating a rich boyfriend. My boyfriend works at is a captain. My boyfriend works in a big company and earns six figure, and it goes on and on and on. And you find that you're doing nothing with your life, but you're sitting somewhere and only discussing and talking about what he does, what is his salary, and when you definitely are earning nothing. The first one is get into this the importance of financial independence for both partners. Financial independence empowers individuals to make decisions without feeling financially dependent on the other partner. Financial independence empowers you to make your own choices and have control over your lives. Equality in finances in relationships promotes equality in the relationship, ensuring that both partners have a say in financial matters. Having a separate financial resource in your relationship can provide a safety net in case of emergencies or unexpected life changes. Managing your own finances encourages personal growth and financial status. You see, guys, most of the times when I was growing up, you ended up getting married to these financial stable men, not knowing that in future maybe something can happen, maybe they can lose their jobs, or maybe their income can go down, or maybe they can also lose their source of income. And you find that, like, personally, I experienced it when my husband lost his income and he had no job. And because I was not prepared and I was not financially stable, I realized that life became so difficult. We lost investments, and I found that my children really suffered during this time. You must get involved into empowering yourself before you get into a relationship. You must work so hard in building yourself, in building your financial capacity before you get involved into a relationship where you are targeting a man, trusting that he will be the person who will actually be taking care of you and providing for you and just be your financial provider. You see, guys, there are these things that I promise that I want to teach you or talk about so that you can work on them before you get involved into a relationship. Focus so much, do not focus so much on the relationship. Focus so much on yourself, building oneself. Because if you concentrate so much on the relationship while you're still young, because it can actually prevent you from pursuing your interests and pursuing your passions. So when you are young, concentrate so much on developing yourself, building your financial status, discover your passions at a tender age, pursue your dreams, invest in your personal growth, unlock those hidden talents when you're still young and those aspirations. It is important to prioritize yourself before getting into relationship that leads to for example, might lead to marriage. Before you share a life with someone, you need to understand who you are first and what brings joy to you. Address past relationship patterns or unsolved emotional issues can help you build healthier connections, define your values, and negotiate and I think it will stop there. Building a relationship based on emotional and intellectual compatibility is the best thing you can ever do for yourself. If you have gone to school, you have empowered yourself, you've built your life, you've built your financial capacity, and you start looking for a relationship that will lead for marriage, you'll realize how easy it is for you to meet someone where you are compatible and are just people who can just get along and find your lives and a family together. A strong relationship is built on more than just financial stability. Emotional and intellectual compatibility are key components to starting a relationship. Here are some of the aspects I just want you to consider before you actually try to make a decision on getting into that relationship that you actually want. When we are very young, or maybe let me say that most of the young people today are not concentrating on themselves first, and they start pursuing relationships before even working on who they actually are. And these relationships are actually crashing, that even though they've gotten up to marriage, you find that their divorce ends up uh, so bad that you wonder if these people were even friends, or did they even know each other, or do they even have kids that they need to consider before they get into this ugly divorce that are all over in our courts. Start having similar values. Start looking for someone who has similar values like you. Having similar values and beliefs can strengthen the bond between two people or two partners. Communication. You need to have open, honest communication, because it is extremely essential for understanding each other's needs and resolving conflicts in case they occur on your way when you are in the relationship. Support. Providing emotional support and being there for each other during tough times is one of the hardest things that young people can actually not work on when they're in a relationship. And yet it is extremely important that they actually must work on this, because it is one thing that can keep a relationship last longer. A commitment a commitment to personal growth together. Thriving relationship involves ongoing self-improvement and support for each other's dreams. Mutual respect, understanding each other's needs and perspectives fosters a nurturing environment for a healthy relationship. Healthy boundaries and expectations, knowing your limits. Knowing your limits in your relationship and what you deserve sets the stage for fulfilling partnership. Enhance self awareness and emotional intelligence, reflecting on your past and present, can lead to greater empathy and understanding. If you have spent your time empowering yourself, you've gone to school, you've been involved with communities that have empowered you as a person, then when you get into partnership, you find that you get into healthy boundaries, you are in self-awareness and emotion, you have self-awareness and emotional intelligence, and you maintain so much of individuality and self of self within partnership. Guys, when I got into my relationship and my marriage, we never even dated for a long time. We just met, and in a short while, we were there working on a marriage. We were already married. We were already working on our payment of dowry. But guys, we never got that time to get to know each other, to get to know what the other wants, what the other wants to pursue in their lives. We never talked about our dreams. Nobody got to understand what my dreams are, and I never got to understand what his dreams are. I came to realize that mostly my husband was this person who just wanted to be in the church, have his children, and he was just satisfied, while I, on the other side, I had got so much dreams. I wanted to explore so much in my life. I'm a woman who wanted to travel. I wanted to look good. I wanted to have businesses. I wanted to live, to own a home. And guys, these conflicts definitely created so much more conflict in the marriage, that when things were going wrong, it was even extremely very hard for us to connect and talk about and solve our problems then. And this can lead to a crashed marriage at a very early stage. We are going back that we should never target and financial stable marriage for marriage. And these are very important things that you must keep in mind when you are getting into that relationship, thinking that you have this financial stable man and that he is going to take care of you. Get your ears out of that mindset and start working on yourself and empowering yourself and actually building you and getting to know you before you get to get to know someone else. The impact of societal expectation on modern relationships. The impact of societal expectations on modern relationships has actually destroyed the first understanding of why people were supposed to get into marriage. Societal expectations can put too much pressure on relationships that can actually make maybe the younger generation to get involved into relationships because they want maybe a financial stability, get into relationships because they are looking for financial favors. But it is important to challenge these norms and create a partnership that works for you both. When we were growing up, I remember that in most cases, if you brought a partner who was well financial stable and who could afford to bring the best dowry, then you were applauded and maybe made to feel so special in the community. The families loved you and just like made you feel like you had done such a big thing because you brought up a financial stable man. I feel that it is so wrong when families are pushing, when society is pushing for people to get into relationships because they want financial stability and not because they want that lifetime fulfillment of having a partner that loves you, cares for you, and wants both of you to grow together. Breaking stereotypes. You need to challenge those traditional gender roles, expectations in relationship, whereby they are saying that a woman is meant to get a man to go and take care of them and live with them and provide with them. Break those traditional stereotypes and ensure that you work on yourself before you get into relationships with someone. Encourage each partner to maintain their individuality and fresh and pursue their own goals and interests. Being yourself in a relationship and just trying to portray who you are, working so hard towards your goals, encouraging each other's interests is very important when you get into a relationship than getting into a relationship lying, maybe pretending who you are not, just to pursue that relationship so that you can get involved with a financial stable partner. Mutual respect. Foster a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding rather than conforming to social norms. Getting to peer pressure, involved with friends who are giving you pressure to get involved in these relationships that they feel are going to fulfill your life financially is so wrong and not the right way to get into partnership with a lifetime partner. You need to actually separate yourself from societal norms. Those are cultural attitudes, pressure from friends, and these groups that have got this mindset that if you get involved with a partner who is financially stable, then you are going to have a fulfilling life and a fulfilling marriage. The importance of prioritizing personal growth before seeking romantic partnership is extremely very important. I keep on saying it again: build yourself, build your financial capacity, find yourself, get to know you before you get involved in a romantic relationship, or going into a relationship that you want to know someone before you actually know yourself. Invest in yourself. If you invest in yourself first, it can lead to stronger, more fulfilling relationship in the long run. Feeling whole, fulfilled before you share your life with someone, you need to understand who you are first and what brings you joy in your life before you just get into that partnership. Unpacking your baggage, addressing past relationships patterns or unresolved emotional issues before you get into partnership can help you build very healthier connection. Defining your values and non-negotiable issues is very important in knowing what you want and won't compromise on when you get on a relationship. It is very crucial in attracting the right partner. Working on attracting abundance, attracting money. Keep God first and allow Him to direct your path. Married, built in the foundation of Christ, they never break. They stay there for long because you are married you started your relationship and you're married in the foundation of Christ. Avoid getting into relationships because you are looking for financial favors. Run away from any relationships that is so much involved in giving you finances when it starts, because you never know what is going to happen in the future or in the long run when you get into the relationship. So much of all those finances can sometimes just stop once you get into the relationship, and you might end up living a very miserable life. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on this amazing video. Please, if you have any questions or you have any comment, please go to the comment section and leave a comment, and we are going to actually engage about this topic. If you are new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and just let me know what you think of my videos and what is your expectation of what I can share next. Thank you, guys, and bye.